Alright, this has been a technical disaster, but here we go. We're going to try it again. That was a rough start, but it doesn't have to be. Things can turn around. You know what? I'm just going to be a barbarian. Fuck it. We're going to do this all over again. I started the stream, I deleted it. I couldn't see my television. I died in the game instantly. There's just too much light coming through the TV. I now have a very horrible way of covering up all the light from behind the television. I'll be getting blackout curtains here soon. Next time I get paid. So this is I found myself streaming and playing during the day a lot more than I ever expected to, and yeah, it sucks. Like I can't see shit, and this like 90% fixes it, but still isn't even ideal. So it is what it is. Here we go. This game is from 2004, yet it does not support any widescreen or progressive scan.
Thank you for answering my call.
I'm gonna double check that on James and Norrath, but I'm pretty sure what I said is true.
The unthinkable has happened. Orcs and goblins, once mortal enemies, have now become allies and attacked our beloved home in Faedwer. Even as we speak, they move through Feydark Forest unopposed. They have pillaged our home, Kelethin, and put our loved ones to the sword. Scars upon the land that may never be healed. Yet, my friends, I fear that this is only the beginning. If Feydark falls, then so falls Faedwer, and then these beasts will have all of Norrath by the throat. This is not a battle we are fighting. It is a war, and it is one we must win. Many brave fighters have fallen, and many more are dying in the forests below. To win this war, I need more than soldiers with a will to fight. I need heroes.
Yeah, so here's a good list of games that support progressive scan.
Who can turn aside
Sorry, God Hand's not one of them.
Our kingdom and all of Norrath.
Gordias 5 not being one of them is yeah. On 3 and 4 it says no, but really 3 runs in 240p, which is completely a different thing.
If there be any who would lay down their life for the glory of Faedwer.
Also, sorry about all the noise. My neighbor's doing fucking leaf blowing or some shit today. So it's gonna be a little bit of a technical challenge morning, I can see. Ooh, gray, I kind of like that. Gray skin. That's kind of cool too, though. Some pale gray. I don't know. I'm gonna have the cool. Yeah, mohawk. Yeah. Oh, he looks like Kratos now. I just made him completely bald. Is that an option, by the way? Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, you can basically make Kratos. I don't want him to be Kratos. Let's make him weirder. I'm stupid. I'll only be on here until about 12 to 12:30 Central Time, so an hour and a half to 2 hours. We're just getting started, just checking out the beginning of the game. This might even just be deciding whether or not I'm going to stream it. I died instantly last time I was playing it just a moment ago, but again, I couldn't see the screen, so I'm sure that has a lot to do with it.
The road ahead will not be an easy one. You may think the enemy nothing more than a rabble of ill-disciplined orcs and goblins. Do not be deceived.
That basically completely fixes it.
These beasts are treacherous, and they are led by an orc who is bigger, stronger, and more cunning than any I have ever met. His presence alone whips these orcs and goblins into the army that cuts its way towards us even now. But if someone, a hero, were to carry the battle to this orc chief,
One guy showed up.
perhaps our
He looks like he's insane. Maybe he'll fix everything for us.
The great Feydark forest. Discover who this orc chieftain is, what his plans are, and if possible, defeat him.
Is that in engine? I can't even tell.
And weapons for the coming
Is this? Yeah, it must be, because I'm in my outfit. Why does it look strangely, MPEG compressed? It must be because of, like, some low resolution shader simulating effect that they do for the lighting. I do think this is a pretty good looking game, despite its lack of widescreen and progressive scan. In 2004. The sequel came out a year later and still doesn't have those features either. I guess they just didn't want to add it to Snowblind. Let me break all of your shit, though. A light axe, huh? Is it better than what I've got? How do you compare? Oh, this is what I have, 8 to 12, 8 to 13, yeah. See, I already got an upgrade. Look at that. The axe is a one-hander deal, right? So there's no reason not to equip that. Yeah, okay.
Halt! The Feydark lift is off limits by order of Leithcorius, Heartwood Master of the Wood Elves.
Okay. Let me just break all your apple barrels then, asshole. Oh, and the camera is movable, by the way. It's fully 3D. It's a pretty good looking game, like I said. What I probably need is potions. And that's about it. Just gonna buy a couple of those and then let it be. Here's the enemies. And I'm getting potion drops right away. Got a bow, which is going to be great. It's going to be available for my ranged attacks. Go ahead and equip that. I don't know that I have any arrows. I don't have any arrows for it, so I can actually use it. At least I have one now. I think that's something I'll wield, but possibly something I'll sell. Did I fully explore over this way? There's not really a map, is there? Yeah, look at that. I don't like having to choose that yet. But I'm using the slashing weapon, so fuck it. Not at all what I went to the menu for in the first place. There's the quest. Gate scroll. Just a blunt weapon. Same damage. It sounded like a magic weapon to me, but it's not. I remember the real trick to this game was to get insane health regen as soon as you possibly can. And use a health potion since they're giving me so many. This is a shield upgrade. This one's 8, 7, 7. Nope, shield downgrades. .2. These are a lot lighter. That's much lighter, for example. Maybe it's useful in that regard. I don't know. And like other Snowblind games, this game has gross interlacing effects whenever you go in and out of the menus. That also, this is on emulation, but that also occurs on real hardware, so it's there either way. I keep hitting the wrong button. It's select instead of start, and it keeps throwing me off. 1016, 830. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh yeah. Real upgrade. Man, I can't believe blood's turned off by default. Wouldn't you want those cool little blood stains from where you kill your goblins? That's how you know you tore them down. I see the other two. Fuck those guys. But also, fuck those barrels. Just as likely to drop an item as these assholes are. Yeah. Oh. Current are 312. Vastly superior. Poor bastard. Let's buy some arrows.
Nothing left.
Make sure that works. Yeah, now I can fire an arrow. Great. Had to test it. I think I'm going to really emphasize health recovery and movement speed. I want a dodge-like attack mapped to circle for habit, Diablo habit.
Looks to be all clear. The lift is now ready for operation.
And then what happens here? I don't know. Does anyone know?
Ah, too many accursed trees. Where's the ice?
Aren't you a little overdressed for a stroll through Faydark Forest? And maybe you haven't heard, but we're fighting orcs today.
Your words are wasted on this one, Eodane. It's but another fool who thinks to be a hero. When will Lithcorius stop sending them to us? They don't come prepared, they don't follow orders, and they don't bathe. They're more trouble than they're worth. Mark my words, we'll end up burying this one right next to the others.
With your charm, Hathnal, it's little wonder we don't get more recruits from Faydark's champions. You will have to excuse my friend, but he does have a point. If you're here to do battle with the orcs or goblins, you'll need to better equip yourself. Equip with what? We haven't got any extra provisions. The goblins took everything they could lay their hands on. You might as well go home.
The Heartwood Master would not be pleased to hear his warrior welcomed with such words, Coel. This knight has traveled a long way to do battle at my father's request.
Probably one of the last games like this made without any mouth animation at all. This and Guild Wars, which came out around the same time.
These have been difficult
I remember
times.
playing it around the same time.
I am Elgawain, lieutenant in the Faydark Battalion.
I really like the CG look this game has, though, generally, like the old CG styling to it, sort of. It's a clean look that has like a lot of, kind of a lot of anti-aliasing to it.
Then it may be that we can aid each other.
Like it's aliased in its own way, but it's it's got ancient anti-aliasing artifacts in it.
In this game, you will find the spoils the goblins
Looks like a fucking
sacked our home of Kelethan.
Tekken
Exchange for spilling goblin
CG MPEG compressed ending somehow. Like this is the aesthetic the entire game has. That's stupid. What specifically do I have to do then? How is it that there's no map? Also, I was gonna say, where the fuck is my map? You gotta turn it on. There it is, though. Oh, okay, this is where I came from. Sorry about all the load screens. Really giving this DVD a workout here, huh? So basically, I just walked south. This guy said, fuck you. What I'm really supposed to do is go around the corner, I'm sure. As opposed to 4. Exactly. Oh yeah, and they have the awesome water effects from these games. This seems emulated well. Okay, got it. Oh god, I'm hurt so bad. Hurt so bad, I almost died. These must be higher level enemies or something, huh? They're fucking me up. I have 4 potions left. Okay. I'll have to use a portal if things get too nasty. I don't have to choose yet. I'm not gonna choose yet. What's my current weapon situation? 9 to 16. That's two-handed though, is that what they're saying? Does it make any difference? What happens if I wield it? No, it's one-handed. 10 to 16. That's still better. I'm staying on the sharp weapons. They seem better so far. Is that a skill I have to cast? Alright. This seems very limited anyway. I mean, not that this is supposed to be the most complex action RPG in the world, but there's not much you can do on the skill screen, surprisingly. That's literally worse. Same armor, but weighs more. Oh, this is the best shield. Oh, that's a nice hammer. I get a 30% boost with this. So that makes that 13 to 21, 12 to 23, basically the same thing. Basically works out as long as it is short. And three potions again. Potion situation has not been going great for me. Kind of been getting my ass kicked. Shit, I didn't realize there was an enemy still there. So does this stone like heal me? Because I feel like it should. I mean, it's a save point. I feel like even if I'm like, fuck it, like even if I backed out, it should like heal me, right? I'm gonna hang around and let my health refill instead of rushing forward because I am low in potions. And my health regen rate's not bad. It's just, it takes a little while here. Can't pick that up, don't have enough room or something. Don't know, actually. The problem is, I did have to use a potion there and it's severely hurt and there's a bunch of enemies in combat. I'm probably gonna have to run back to town and get some help at some point.
Can't carry anymore.
Can't carry anymore, why not, man? Am I really that full? Oh, it's a weight thing, yeah? Yup. So this is where we gotta figure some stuff out. I mean, I could literally just run it back instead of using the precious teleport stones and such. It's not really that far. I don't even have to go all the way back. I just have to go back to the stone down here, which is a teleporter. How are we doing on money? I could buy like a potion or two, but I can sell so much shit, get space off of me, and then buy more potions. That's the real plan. Aren't you the... Where's the guy who sells stuff? Is he all the way on the other end? Maybe he's more this way. I keep tapping circle now and then, like as if I'm gonna dash. Just thinking it'll happen. It doesn't though. I wish I understood whether or not that skill tree represented passive or active skills. Like I'm completely unclear on that, and I don't know if there's any way to discern it until I buy it. Let's sell that because it's heavy. All blunt weapons are out of here. All old weapons. Let's just get rid of all of it. All the old armor. And that's really a lot of weight right there. I do not have a helmet. I'm just now realizing that. That's my first gem. It's truly, truly, truly outrageous. Here we go. Buy some health. There we go. That's plenty. One moment. And I'm back. Give him a little spin. This is the dude. Alright. Man, that cover just barely says Champions of Norrath. It mostly just says Champions of Norrath. If you didn't know O was in the title, I wouldn't blame you. Look at this fucking ring around the rosy bullshit this guy's doing. I don't think even saving your game refills your health, does it? No, it does not. It feels profoundly inappropriate for this scenario. Alright. Not sure that I'm going to continue on this one. Game seems too difficult. We'll not go that direction, I guess. Let's go a different direction. I guess maybe I'm not supposed to be there yet or something. I hope. Boy, I hope that's what's going on. This is like a potentially like a not continued thing too. I think I mentioned that at the beginning of the stream. Like, I may go back and find that I don't like this game anymore. I'm a little shocked at how many games have been just straight up too difficult for me lately, and this feels like it might be one of them. I've never played this game single player before, so for whatever that's worth. It does seem really, really frustrating so far. This is where I'm supposed to go. Pretty sure. Yeah, I definitely don't feel like I should be dying this early in the game. Doesn't bode well. But I mean, I want to play it for about another hour, no matter how things go, probably. And then we'll just kind of decide off there if this is something that I can or will play any further. This is what I'm supposed to be doing, so it shouldn't be too difficult at all. It should be fine. It's actually the area I'm supposed to be in. What that's like. So is it no shield if you use that? Yeah, it's no shield. Not that I block all the time, or ever. The shield seems to raise your defense value regardless, though. 11 to 19, 10 to 16. This is a little bit better weapon. That's only marginally better than this. And giving up defense. I don't feel like that's a good move. This probably also has a higher attack speed, so this is probably really good overall. Let's see what these are like. Got some more blades. Oh, that's so much better. 19 to 30 though. Holy shit. This is the best thing I found. By a lot. That looks boss roomish, so I'm gonna go back the other way. Don't want to run in anything too boss room like right away. It's never good. Just start selling all these mana potions. Could have swore that was a health potion, but now I can't pick it up. Cool. Super cool. Love that. Worse. Oh, and I'm dying. I can't believe that worked. Looks like it's time to level up. Oh, not quite. I guess I need to hit about one enemy or something, and then it's time to level up. Open that, okay. Oh gosh, something paralyzed me. Oh no. Sounds like an upgrade. Non-passive. Fair enough. Boy, I wonder if I could have invested in this earlier. Oh well. That's where all my points are going from now on until they won't let me anymore. That's what makes the game easier, if I remember correctly. I didn't remember that you could kind of wander into areas you shouldn't be in and get real fucked up, but that's definitely a thing, and you saw it. You saw it happen. This guy's being summoned. Who's his summoner? You are, and now you're dead. I'm gonna save my game again, then I'm gonna head over to the boss room. What looks like a boss room. But yeah, this is cool. Like I said, it seems like it can get real frustrating real quick. Well, I hope it doesn't. But again, I think that has more to do with like being off track, and that's how the game kind of rails you in and stuff. And then the other thing was, I remember that in the past I played this and put all, like, just basically dumped all of my points into health regen as hard as I could, as early as I could, and it made the rest of the game like a cakewalk, basically. Is that a better bow? Is that a better weapon? Current bow is 12 to 16, 14 to 21. Yeah, it's definitely better. 12 to 23. Man, nothing's topping this sword. This sword is the shit. Wait, what? I must be missing something. Oh, there is no door. Okay, gotcha. It's another one of those weird... Whoa, I'm on a bow. I'm on my bow. Did not expect that. Yeah, you gotta smash the wall. This is why even bow guys have a melee attack. You can't smash walls with the bow. Interesting. I don't get it, man. Goblin's main cave. Maybe this isn't their main cave. This is just a cave. Okay. Whatevs. Guess I'll take this shit show on the shit road. That sure does feel like the main cave with its placement and all that. Special placement of importance. cave. Just wanted to hit this box first. Nothing! Yay!
I don't know what to do here, but I have the notion I don't want to find out.
Let's see here. 7 versus 7 versus 7. It's the same shit. Weighs more or weighs less? 15, 10, weighs more, so it's shittier actually. Shittier armor, thanks. Thanks for the shittier armor. Really appreciate it.
Can't carry anymore.
Can't carry anymore for some reason. Drop this heavy piece of shit. This heavy piece of shit. This heavy piece of shit. We'll pick up new heavy pieces of shit that I also don't need. This is what I actually needed, not the other armor, which I, again, can drop. But yeah, it's much better. Feels like a boss room. Gonna stay out of that. It's behind the shattered wall too. Gonna keep exploring before we go into all of that. Although that has a save area. This might just be a secret. Let's go check it out. Never mind. Who the fuck knows? Man, these boots do not match at all. And there's no transmog options, of course. Just have to look stupid. There's literally nothing in here but trouble. Nothing in here but dudes who will attack you. Not even a single chest, huh? Truly just a pile of shit. Alright. Yeah, a lot of this looks almost invisible on the stream to me, but I can see it on my TV, so I don't know. Don't know how unwatchable this is. I have to go back and look at it on a phone or something later and see if it looks normal or not. I'm planning on streaming the next season of Diablo 4. It might be the same issue too. Can't see shit. Everything's too dark. I bet that's really powerful, but I also bet it's like really heavy and I should probably drop it. No, it only weighs 3 pounds. That's not all that powerful. Never mind. This is really heavy right here. It's not really doing me any good. I should probably drop it. Not gonna be worth that much money. I don't really care. Okay, so I think I've just about cleared this place out. And once I do, I'll save it. I need to stop picking up mana potions. Worn padded leggings. If that's any good or not. 9 versus 12? Nope. I don't even know that I literally can use mana right now. Yeah, I definitely should stop picking up the potions. There'll probably be a day when I have a spell or two, and it'll probably be some sort of dodge thing, but there's no rush on any of that. Doesn't seem like there's anything else of interest over here. This map is done. I'm wondering if the Goblin's main cave will be labeled, if it'll just be labeled cave like these other ones. Just say enter cave, or if it'll be like Goblin's main cave. Enter Goblin's main cave. I'm running out of places to look, except for where I got killed earlier. Maybe I should go back over there now that I'm big and tough. Oh yeah, it was these fucking bears that just absolutely destroyed me. Like, it wasn't even close. I don't even think I was getting anywhere close to, like, killing them or hurting them or anything. So, I don't know, man. You tell me. Got one of them dead. Got his buddy helping him. He's really not that tough. There we go. And we've got this asshole to worry about. Or do we? Or do we? Is there anything stopping me from going back to town right now? Buying a bunch of potions and then coming back and dealing with this asshole? I don't think there is. I don't think there's a single thing stopping that. Let's go ahead and fight him anyway, and if I die, then that'll be the plan. Go to town, buy a shit ton of potions, come back, and guzzle my way through it. Here he is. Gotcha. I should definitely go to town before going into the cave, because I need potions badly. But it definitely looks like I got some stuff, too. The enemies stay dead, so if you want to preserve teleporter, pet town scroll things, it's best to probably just jog it, and that's what I'm doing. I have to go all the way to the left, down there to the bottom left corner of the mini-map right now, this gray circle, so that I can use a teleporter. But there's no enemies left, so it's just a cakewalk. You just cruise it on down there, do some walking around. Oh, I forgot to look and see if my Michael Jackson stream got hit with a copyright or not. I feel like it would tell me if it did by now. I don't see anything yet. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker on the Genesis is a pretty fun game, and I had fun playing it, and I actually beat it. So check that out. I also played through the arcade game before that. I don't have much to say about the arcade game. It's a little dull. I liked it when I was younger, but like, I played all sorts of button matching crap that's kind of mediocre back then, you know what I mean? Totally normal. Gotta sell these. How many of these do I have? 14, huh? Let's sell 10 of them. Let's buy... Oh, I don't know. Wait, how many potions do I have? 4. Let's buy, I don't know, like 16 of them or something. How many you got, buddy? I don't think there's a limit on how many you'll sell. 10 would be 1,600. Yeah, 10's fine. Let's go ahead and buy the other 6. A lot of money, but what else are you going to spend it on? Besides potions, 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 potions. How much weight am I at? 89, 178. That shouldn't be too bad, too. My weight carry will be going up a lot because I invest a great deal in strength for melee damage. And then I get that as a side effect, you know. Use portal. Yes, I know that there's fast travel scrolls. I'm saving them. I'm hoarding them so that I can have a giant pile of them that I've never used at the end of the game. This is sensible action role-playing strategy, as you all know. I've put quite a bit into D4 this season, by the way. Just because I don't stream it doesn't mean I don't play it. That's my #1 game that I play when I'm by myself and not on stream. That and the Crew Motorfest, which I think I should stream at some point. I have a lot of fun playing the Crew Motorfest. It's really good. And I'd like to get a stream in before Forza Horizon 5 comes out on PS5, because once it does, I'll probably be playing a shit ton of that. And I should probably stream that as well. I'm not good at racing games, and that's probably one of, you know, when I do one, it's more like I want to highlight a classic kind of thing. But you can watch me fumble around on a modern one too. It's fun. Man, I'm so exhausted with people on YouTube just being like, modern games suck and they're not worth playing and they don't make good games anymore. And I'm like, what is this fucking arbitrary bullshit cutoff date you've invented in your mind? Go ahead and tell me about it, man. Because I really feel like you're just reciting some shit that somebody else told you. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that I think that modern games are better than old games either. I just think that every generation of games has good games, bad games, good things about its generation that were new and exciting and cool, and bullshit that we put up with from its generation, which are, you know, usually just related to business fuckery or whatever. But yeah, there were definitely like PS2, for example. I love PS2. There's massive innovation in game design during this period, and a lot of really cool stuff. This is also the era when shovelware was invented. So, I mean, more or less. I mean, a lot of people say, "Oh, that's not true." You know, there's so much on 8-bit computers, which I didn't play on, and during the early '80s crash era, which I guess is true. There was like shovelware then as well. But since the Nintendo days, since Nintendo pushed all of that out and did quality control by, you know, illegal monopoly tactics, game quality had really increased. But then when we finally got around to the PS2, which was a massively popular system, we got into games that were just straight up bullshit being released. This is called Goblin Cave, by the way, so they do distinguish it in a way. Health regen's a little faster than it was, and hopefully I can not waste a lot of potions and kind of wait it out a little bit from this point. But it'll get to a point where you don't need potions hardly at all, and your health constantly refills quickly. And I think the trick was to do like the passive and then also some like gem investment into it, and then we made characters that were almost unkillable. There's some really cool shit in this game, by the way. There's like fucking vampire lairs and all sorts of weird shit. You probably go into some interdimensional planes at some point. There's more dungeons than you can shake a stick at. Okay, gotta heal. Now it's getting messy. Reinforced is usually good. What is it? 11 versus 10. Yeah, just a little bit better. Much lighter. Oh, that's so much lighter. My first helmet. There we go. Now I got a crazy Gimp mask. And 9 more armor. Crystal Dirk. That sounds like it could be cool too. Let's see what we got. 1421. Definitely got a better bow. 2440. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, are those gem slots? Is that what we're really looking at here? What's the best piece of gear I have? Is it this shield? Let's say helmet, because those are so rare. I just got one, right? Boom. Now we got some more health regeneration. That's all there is to the gem system. Shock bonus. Let's add a shock bonus to my crystal dagger. Why not? Okay, so I now see that they have up to 4 slots. But a lot of them have the slots pre-filled, making them, just having lesser slot values. Very cool. See, they got a little bit more Diablo-like with this game than they were willing to with the original Dark Alliance. Yeah, nothing's cooler than this electrified crystal dagger. Tarnished leather helmet. I'd hate it if I already found better helmets, and now they're just giving them to me all the time. 9, 6. Oh god, it's so much better too. There's probably no way to get the stone back, is there? Fuck. Oh well. Oh. That's just where I came from. Which is odd. Okay. Whatever you say, game. Guess that's just where I came from. How did that asshole survive? I can't be on here too much longer, maybe another half hour or so. Good news is, though, I actually am having a really good time with this one. So this is an adventure that will continue. The bad news is it might take a while for me to be able to get back to it. That'll be whenever, but very likely just next weekend. let that get way out of hand. Reinforced. 9 versus 12. I guess tarnished is better than reinforced. Or is it because quilted is better than patchwork? I don't know. As if I know. Stairs down. Oh my god, holy shit. Well, that almost got me all at once, didn't it? I didn't, because of the camera angle, I didn't see the barrel, the explosive barrel behind the two regular size barrels. Hit the regular size barrel, blew up the explosive barrel in my fucking face. And 98% killed myself. But not all the way, so here I am. Like scared to hit barrels now. The fuck? Slightly elevated corners. If you prefer a full screen map, this game offers one and it's transparent or whatever. I find it distracting. I generally do with those. I haven't played Path of Exile 2 yet, but I did notice that it has like an angled map where it's kind of like only taking up the bottom half of the screen because it's kind of like almost a 3D overhead projection of it. And that seems like it might be a pretty good idea, although I don't know until I actually try to use it. You never know if you're actually going to like something until you start doing it. I'm a pretty big fan of action RPGs, and that may not come across on the channel because they're such a long-form game that I rarely choose to do them. But no, I truly like these kinds of games. Oh, and another one that I'm going to follow this one up with pretty soon. I'll do some more short action games in between it because I always have to do that to keep it rolling. I don't want to be like one long-ass game to the next or I'll get tired. But the next long-ass game, or long-ass, I'm sure it's not really all that long, will be Zelda 2, which I've never played. I want to give it a real go. It seems like a good game. I also might get into, even though this isn't nearly as involved as a game, and I probably won't play it as far, Ninja Turtles on the NES. Those are both games that I didn't like back in the day, but I think I sold them short. They're actually probably good games. Zelda 2 seems pretty obviously a good game, and Ninja Turtles is probably not a great game, but it's probably better than I gave it credit for, which is all that really matters. Worn patchwork armor is going to be garbage, right? I'm going to double check it real quick, and I'll toss it if it is. It's barely better. 10, 10, they weigh the same. That's fine then. I will say, starting to look stupid. Don't care for this particular look, but I'm sure it'll improve. Oh, I see. Shit. I can use that as storm resistance, I suppose, if I wanted. to just save it for my next weapon that comes along that's even better than this. Make it a shock weapon too. That seems more fun with the elemental stuff. Now maybe if we were to play and loop through to the higher difficulty settings, which I feel is not something I'd likely do, but suppose we did, then I'd probably want all those resistances as much as I could. That'd be a totally different gear a million years from now. Round shield. I picked up a round shield. Did I not? Is it still on the ground? Am I losing my mind? Did I not pick up a round shield? Etched shield. 10. 11. I mean, you really cannot beat the reinforced buckler. That thing is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that's the way further down. Let's finish exploring the dungeon, huh? Wouldn't want to miss something cool. This is, what is that, the third or fourth step down? I do like diving deep into dungeons. Dungeons that have some serious levels to them. Unfortunately, these levels are a little bit small. I assume those gate scrolls are really light. How many of them do I have? 6. They weigh a pound each. Not super light, no. 1 pound of paper. It's like, maybe that's not a reasonable measurement there. And that's worse. And heavy. Real heavy. Dropping it, in fact. Too heavy. 10 versus 9. Okay, so upgrade. 10 versus... These are 10 also. No, those are 12. And also heavy. Not worth dragging around. Alright, I'm going to circle back around. Oh. Circle back around to this exit and go downstairs. Take on the next floor of this dungeon.
incarnation of Cossack Thule is this place?
Oh, Jesus, H. There's still one of these summoners. And another summoner. Summoners are the bane of my existence, for sure. There's some interesting stuff over here. I could have swore I saw something about a ring. Did I get that ring? Let's see what's going on. Okay. I don't need any skills. I need health regen. Okay. I don't need all this either. Yeah, fire resistance. Okay. Rings don't have slots for additional gems. Good to know. Fuck. Oh, because I'm on bow. What the fuck is... Why am I not responding? This is about a cast iron. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have to take the mana vial because they're not gonna let me have the cast iron hand axe otherwise. Unless I already have it somehow. Nope. Definitely don't. I wonder if it disappeared into the void because they sure do act like they're fucking me on it. Arrows, sure. Cast iron hand axe. Thank you. Jesus Christ. That was a good weapon after all that bullshit. No, it's trash. It's literally garbage. I'd love to get that composite bow. There we go. There it is. It's all a matter of getting the game to highlight it and interact with you and stuff. Sometimes it will. Sometimes it's lost in its own piles of shit. It's 27 pounds of arrows. Let's probably chill on picking up any more of those. War Rod. 1623. Yeah, that's also garbage. Everything is garbage. Unless you find another crystal dirk. I think there's probably crystal swords that are really awesome. Guardian Scarlawn is coming up somewhere here. Oh, here we go. Here's the motherfucker. You know what? Hey, look at that. Armor bonus. That's my overall armor level, does it say? 97. Oh yeah, that's gotta be the way to go.
All right, trees, you keep to yourselves, and I'll not chop you into firewood.
Yeah, that basically killed me. I'm gonna hang out back here for a while instead of wasting a bunch of potions. Maybe there's a chest or something I missed, who knows? Could be anything. Oh, it just automatically takes you to Lesser Fadar if you walk too far. Good to know. Good to know. Weird. Very strange, not what I would have expected. I've already plundered that. Okay. Tattered, quilted, and worn patchwork. This is some serious weight, by the way. Let's see if this is stuff I need to keep. 12 versus... sure. Weighs more, but whatever. What's this? Another goblin cave? Hell yeah. We love those. You gotta love going into dungeons and clearing them out. If you're not into that, this is probably not the game for you. It's pretty much a game of clearing out dungeons full of goblins and shit. It does get... Certainly the locales and enemies get more interesting as it goes along, and trust me, it's got a lot of variety in it. It doesn't seem like it right now, but that's because each part is a slow burn and quite long. One second here. Okay. Technically better, kind of pulls it in a little better, barely. Sure, those are better. Yeah, those are way better. Same weight too. So this is aesthetics. I like that style better. Matches the gloves and helmet a little closer, I think. Oh, gem slots is also a factor. This has more, so that's another bonus. That's good. Okay, yeah, cool. Looking good. Gives me too many opportunities to save, and I take advantage of them. $25.41. Technically a little better than what I've got, but only in the most minor way. And I have slashing bonuses, so there's no real reason to switch. And I have a lightning jewel in this. There's tons of reasons to keep it, and very little to switch. I'm going to work my way towards the save first, so that I can save. And then I'm going to work my way back and explore. Battle-worn padded leggings. 12, 11 and 2 slots, 11 and 2 slots. Which do you like the look of better? I like the look of these better. I'm going to use a gate scroll now. If I could figure out how do gate scrolls work? They just, do you use them at the save? Is that the way it works? I'm full, so I've got to do something. Maybe you can't do anything. Maybe it's a matter of you have to clean house and shit. I don't know. What are gate scrolls for, though, if not to get me back to town? There's no use option on them, or anything of the sort. Is this a... Oh, it's from the other menu, isn't it? It is. Mostly I have a bunch of shit to sell. Alright, about half empty. And how do you return? Hmm. God damn it. Okay, that's how it works. Good deal. Okay, that works. Awesome. You have a town portal scroll. A gate scroll. That's trash. Trash. More of that same type of trash. Same variation of crap. The metal sticks that they're trying to beat me with. I'm stabbing everyone with an electrified crystal. There's literally nothing of interest there. Oh, except for this, possibly. 31? Holy shit. Clothes are too heavy to be worth it to carry for money, for the most part. It's just generally not worth it. Shield bash, critical hit. Endurance. That's passive, that's passive. I mean, it's in the same colors. It's so confusing. I don't understand what the colors mean. It's super difficult for me to tell whether something's supposed to be passive or active. Should I be dual wielding also? I might go for a dual wielding cyclone thing in the long run. In the short run, though, bind wound, bind wound, bind wound, bind wound some more. A little bit of extra bind wound on top. Oh, what did that rate? I was at like 97 the last time I looked at my armor. Where am I at now? 122, yeah. That is fucking awesome. Did I look all the way over to the right over here? Yeah, I did. Alright, that clears up this little dungeon. This is just a little side dungeon. Was anything meaningful? Can probably squeeze in another 10 to 20 minutes, so let's find where the next dungeon is and get a good save point. Kind of where we're at now. I'll try to pick this up during the week if I can, but it might have to wait until next Saturday. garbage. Those guys are not going to kill that one orc no matter what, huh? You really got to get in there and help them because they suck. They're so bad at their jobs. Ah, man, this guy. What a dick. Jesus Christ, there's another one of those bomber dudes. Those dudes are dangerous. Looks like this is the next goblin cave. Oh yeah. I probably have time to run one more cave. And then I'll save it on the cave. I bet this has a save at the entrance. I'll save it, I'll do the cave, save it again, and call it there. Yep. Unfortunately, I don't want to drag myself away from this. If I can squeeze in some later tonight, I might. It's really fun. Of all the... There's many of these games. There's many of these Black Isle... or not Black Isle, but Snowblind Engine, action RPG, or some of them are more beat 'em up like the Marvel and there's both a Marvel and a DC one. There's a Justice League game. Maybe I'll play that at some point. Those are, and the X-Men games. Those are a little more arcade-like. They don't really have as much of a focus on the items and stuff. This is the most action RPG-like of them, probably. This game and its sequel. They have gems and upgrades and things like that. So it's a little more complex, but not much. Still a very simple take on something like Diablo. All just actual garbage. Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah, just keeps getting better and better. This has multiple levels to it. That's intriguing. I still think I'm going to wrap it up here, though. It's been a lot of fun. I will try to get back to it as soon as I can. At the very latest, it'll be next Saturday, so in 6 days. And I'll put a lot more time into it then. Probably be able to get a good 4 or 5 hour stream in, hopefully, and like really get a good chunk of this done. We're just barely scratching the surface on it. This game's huge, per my recollection, even for like one of these types, and really cool. It's a good game. So I actually think it's, like I said, the best of these probably. I like the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games, but they're quite a bit different. I think actually Dark Alliance is not quite as good as Champions of Norrath. The two Dark Alliance games don't quite hold up to the two Champions of Norrath games. Fallout Brotherhood of Steel I remember not being very fun. The Justice League game I remember not being terribly great. The Bard's Tale game is really goofy, but it's like not very good from what I played. Although it may pick up, I don't know. I may give Bard's Tale a shot someday. I think I have it on PC. I don't know. It might be one of the only games like this I have on PC. I wish I had Ultimate Alliance on PC. That'd be a much better way to present it, but we may end up going with the PlayStation 2 version anyway, which I'm sure will be fine. So, and there's games like this on the PSP as well. There's lots of options if you're into this kind of thing. So check out the big world of Snowblind action RPGs. And